All right, my friends, we're going to dive into a message here. Let's see what's going on for my collective here. What is it that we need to know and see and hear, please? Teak. Good boy. Okay, we have manifest. Hey, boo boo. Wow, transcendence. Elevation. Wow. Okay, so this is something having to do with you stepping into the next level. Okay, I'm being pulled to. I haven't used this deck in a minute for you guys. I haven't used this deck in a minute in general. All right, let's see what wants to come through here, what this is about. I feel like this is the next level, okay? There's this step up that I feel like is happening. What do we need to know about this? What does my collective here need to know about this, Spirit? Okay, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, what is the challenge here? What's the challenge? The 3 of Wands. Yeah, I just heard next steps. Interesting. Okay, where should the collective be focusing their energy here? Where should the collective be focusing their energy? All right, we have the 4 of Wands. So stability. I'm getting very strongly stability. You've got a lot of wands here, a lot of fire. I'm also hearing planting roots, growing roots, planting roots, establishing roots. I'm hearing something about the roots here. Okay. Near future, please. We have the Hanged Man. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's explore this 9 of Wands here to start. Show me this 9 of Wands, please. What's this 9 of Wands about? Teak being all extra loud with his big self. He's trying to make him a little nest. Oof, we have the Devil. Are you getting rid of this energy? The Knight of Wands? I'm hearing not to let your wants hurt you here. I'm also getting there's something that you might, like, you see it for what it is. You see its action. This may be about you not wanting to repeat some kind of pattern here. That's what I'm feeling. You might recognize some kind of pattern coming down the pipeline here for you. The 9 of Cups. It's like you're not going to get what you want from something. Tell me more about this. That is so funny. You guys, I mentioned in one of the readings about the 4-leaf clovers, and there's a 4-leaf clover in this card. You can't really see it there. See it at the top? I'm going to have to tell you all that story. I haven't forgotten. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. You're like, this is my chance to, it may feel, hang on. It's like this is your chance to get out of some sort of karmic cycle or to end a karmic cycle with something. And it can just be like the choices, having something to do with the choices you make or the things that you allow into your sphere here. Okay. I feel like it could feel pretty intense making a choice here, because I do get that this has something to do with not allowing something to move forward. It's going to feel intense. This may be coming up to this. This may be because they're highlighting this. Okay, the moon cycle. If you notice there at the bottom, there's a new moon, but at the top there's a full moon. So they're highlighting that for me. Okay. This may have something to do with the eclipse. So, like I said, something's feeling extremely intense because it is karmic in nature. All right, so just a heads up. Let's look at this Three of Wands. I'm going to turn it this way. Show me the Three of Wands here. Wow, the Emperor. Whew. Yeah, this is about leveling up here. I'm getting the King of Swords. I'm hearing clear cut, and there's death. Wow, look at those cards. I'm seeing the Magician here underneath the deck. There may have been something where you might have struggled about being serious about your future, and that could include who and what you allow again into your space, into your world. And so what I'm getting here is there's a seriousness that maybe didn't exist before that's changing. Things are changing. Let me see a little more to this. The Page of Wands. A lot of you are waking up to like doing something in a new fashion, creating a new pattern. And we have the King of Wands. Again, I'm getting this, you not letting your wants hurt you anymore. Your desires, not letting those hurt you anymore. They may have hurt you in the past. I just heard galactic center. Yeah, I feel like you're controlling some kind of urge or some kind of you're creating you're controlling some kind of pattern, habitual pattern, unconscious pattern. I feel like it's prevented you from really having what you want. Like maybe it feels a lot like settling in some way, choosing things that you'll just settle for, right? Instead of leaving that space open to put the thing that you actually want there. And that can be in anything. It can be anything. So I feel like this is about you leveling up. Feels like you might be getting ready to pass some kind of karmic test too. So just a heads up on that. All right, let's look at this Four of Wands. Where your focus should be. Show me the Four of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. Big snores. The Hermit. Yeah. There's something about paying attention to the details of where you're feeling some kind of friction or conflict in your stability. We have the Four of Swords. There's something here for you to heal. I'm also getting something about paying attention to your health can help generate the stability that, or calm the storm, if you will, or create less conflict, like your nutrition, your health, your wellness. There's a need to heal something around that. It could be that you're finding that there's something that feels unstable, and that might be the reason why. Essentially, it's asking you to focus on the details, okay, of the things that you feel like are out of whack in your life that's impacting the stability of something. It just feels like your life in general. Two of Cups. That's interesting. I had the dream about the white snakes. And I'm seeing, I mean, if you just notice, I know they're white and black, but they've got this white on them. It's very interesting. And we have the Three of Cups. This is talking about inner union, reunion with yourself, aligning with yourself. So there's something here that you need to pay attention to in regard to that. I feel like it's health related, okay? I'm not surprised to see that Virgo energy. Can you show me, is this... What is this exactly? Can you give me some sort of idea? I know it's going to be different for many of you, but I do feel like there's a general area that might be included in this. The Seven of Wands. Let me just get a little bit on that. Okay, the Queen of Wands. This is something maybe about being physical movement. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is something health related. I feel like this could be about like your physical body is what I'm getting. I feel like you could be feeling like a block with the flow of energy, or you're experiencing some sort of block, and they're saying that the health, and I'm also getting something about being physical, like physical movement. It could be like working out, that kind of stuff. That's going to help like calm some sort of conflict in some area of your life, again, that's contributing to an instability. It feels like it helps to ground you. There's some important component to you working on that and focusing on that that's going to help align. Again, it feels like there's something about like movement and alignment. And then there's this like coming home to self is what I'm getting. Okay. Let's look at this Hanged Man, Pisces. Again, with the Pisces. Show me this Hanged Man in the near future. Okay, my loves, we have the King of Cups. They're showing me the Spider-Man, the one that's black. That it kind of looks like Venom, but I think there was like a black suit Spider-Man. The Lovers. Four of Pentacles. So you don't hold back. This is so you don't hold back. There might be an insecurity here that's involved. So that it could be that they're asking you to work on whatever you're insecure about. I'm seeing the Knight of Swords. You have someone making contact with you and you might sabotage it. That's very interesting. You may sabotage it because you're afraid to be seen, or you're afraid of where something is like dysfunctional. Maybe it's your health. You might feel insecure about your health. You might feel insecure about your looks. You might sabotage something. I feel Scorpio energy is here. I'm seeing Gemini. I'm seeing Pisces. And you might hold back from something because of some sort of insecurity that you have around this. That's why they're asking you to work on this. Tell me more. Tell me more about this. Okay, wait, ma'am. The Ten of Cups, you'll be risking the Ten of Cups. The Three of Swords, you got to be kidding me. And the Eight of Swords. You're going to regret something. How does this karmic test play into this? Judgment. Okay, I'm telling you, there's something here about you making a decision because you want more, because something about this would be settling. Okay. Then I'm seeing that there's something here about like these new experiences and something really preventing you from being able to move into the future. And I'm telling you, there's something that's out of whack that needs to be addressed. Okay. I feel like you physically need to do something about it. This can even impact it could be something in regard to your physical body, because I see something here, maybe with this Pisces full moon, this eclipse. You've got something that's coming through here that you're going to have to make a choice about, and you're going to make the wrong choice because of some insecurity you have around this. You'd be missing out on your 10 of cups because of an insecurity. So you're being asked to work on this right now to like rise above this, okay? That's what this is talking about. You're getting ready to be elevated, and I feel like this is what this is. Okay, let me get you some guidance. Hold on, Teeny. Guidance, advice, reminders, clarity, confirmation, please. Thank you. Except we're falling on the floor. Wow. Okay, you have shed the tears. Number 9. Tears are sacred. Pain happens. The ache needs to be released. Something you're still struggling with. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. But we do have some influence on how much we suffer. This is a sacred alchemy that comes only after grief. Give your tears space. Unleash all the messages that would diminish you. Ignore the voices that suggest you should be over it by now, or tell you that grief looks one way but not another, or tell you that you somehow deserve this pain. The medicine you need to heal is actually inside the wound. Empty the wound of pain and empty your heart of tears. Wait, baby, wait. Only when you are willing to sit with your agony and companion your sorrow will you sense the medicine rising, growing wild and green in all the places that were once desolate. There's something here that you've neglected that you're being asked to focus on this, to align this, okay? Come home to the self. Come home to yourself, realign with yourself, balance that feminine masculine. If you notice, you do have the Mars and Venus symbology there at the top. It might be hard to see, okay? All right, my loves, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this reading was helpful. You guys let me know. I'm sending you a lot of love. I'll see you again very soon. Hang tight for me. I'm coming.